Hello BMHS, I'm Josh and welcome to the news.
And I'm a turkey.
On December 10th, the Ballard County Christmas Parade will begin at 6 o'clock. Cash prizes will be given for the best floats, the best school float, and the best non-school float.
Dude, Thanksgiving's coming up.
I know, dude, I'm gonna eat so much. Woo!
What do you know about Thanksgiving?
Like the Pilgrims landed on the
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see what the rest of the school knows with Pizza Bites video on Thanksgiving knowledge.
So what kind of meat would not have been on a Thanksgiving table?
The cod.
How many pilgrims were on the ship to America?
600.
What sport is commonly associated with Thanksgiving?
Lacrosse.
What kind of weapon did the pilgrims have?
A barrel.
Which food would have not been served at the Thanksgiving dinner?
Rooster feed? What kind of food did Charlie Brown serve his friends at their Thanksgiving dinner?
Turkey.
What body of water did the pilgrims cross?
The Mississippi River.
Pilgrim women commonly wore coifs. What were they?
Shoes? How many ships brought the first colonists?
4.
Which food would have not, okay, stop it. Which ship brought the pilgrims to America?
The Pilgrim boat.
Because it's stupid.
What kind of weapon would the pilgrim have owned?
Catch us. Hear me out.
Lovely. Thank you, Tyra.
Okay, I'll
Stop it.
Hey Eli, do you remember making those hand turkeys as kids?
Yeah, let's check out this crazy stop motion about it.
No, I'm sitting here.
No, let me sit there.
This is my seat though.
Let's just check out Jazzy J's video on Thanksgiving seating.
As many as you know, Thanksgiving's around the corner. You have the necessities. You have the turkey, the ham, the yams, potatoes, but the most important thing is the seating arrangement. It's just like when a football coach is looking at his roster and you've got to make sure that everything's in order, or at the end of the meal, someone's getting tackled. Now, I don't know how you work with everything in your family, but this is how I'm going to do it, and maybe it'll help you. Okay, so you have your table, and you have food on it, so you have your yams, and a bowl of corn on the cob, you get it, there's corn. Okay, so then you have a bowl of sweet potatoes, and those are all mashed up because sweet potatoes are different than yams. Didn't know if you knew that, but there's a difference. And so you got food on the table, and then At the head of the table, you have you and your significant other. And then to the left of you, you have your siblings, Jimmy and Kimmy. And then you have Uncle Harry, Aunt Bernice, and then Grandma and Grandpa. So then everything's perfect, right? Wrong. Jimmy and Kimmy start arguing and they keep punching and kicking, and so you decide to move Jimmy across the table over here. So he's over here now and everything's fine. But then Aunt Bernice and Uncle Harry get into it because Aunt Bernice decides to bring up an argument they had 2 weeks ago about him not taking out the trash. So you move Aunt Bernice over here beside Grandpa, and he starts telling her stories about the olden days. So that seems to fix everything, but then Grandma goes to grab her drink and knocks it over. Spills it everywhere. Spills here, all the way over to the yams. It's just a big mess. Well, spills, fine, clean it up. But then Jimmy and Kimmy, they start arguing, kicking each other under the table. Long legs, very long legs. So you decide, okay, kids table. Put Jimmy over here. And you move Kimmy over here. And there. They still argue. That's not good enough. So you take both of them and you move them outside because kids like to play outside. So there's the door. And there they are. Because kids love to play in the snow, right? So the kids are outside and everything's quiet for now, but then your loudmouth aunt decides to show up extremely late, which Dr. Phil says is a control disorder, but we're not gonna get into that right now. So she shows up and she sits over here, and then her boyfriend, who's a zookeeper, decides to sit here, but he's got a snake with him. Look at that big old snake. Everything's fine. Well, Aunt Bernice sees him and she's like, ooh, snake. So she moves over here and is now over by your aunt's boyfriend playing with the snake. Well, kids start complaining, they're cold, so they come back inside and go back to the kids' table. Well then, all the commotion, kids start arguing, Grandma and Grandpa start arguing, everyone's arguing. The snake gets loose. And see there's his head, there, and underneath the table, it's a very long snake. It's a very long snake. See all this commotion? You decide to make a chef's table. So you take your plate and your fork and your knife, and you take and make a chef's table, and you sit there and you eat your Thanksgiving dinner by yourself. Because when you're happy, you're by yourself.
Hey BMHS, and welcome to the weekend weather. Today there will be a 70% chance of rain in the afternoon with a high of 71 and a low of 36. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 50 and a low of 28. Also, moving on to Sunday, it will be sunny with a high of 50 and a low of 28. So start bundling up BMHS, it's going to get cold.
That's all for the news, BMHS. Have a great Thanksgiving. Woo!